Ruth chapter 4. End of a book. Hello. Now that's a little high. We love to see it. Hello, my name is Lydia and I'm currently reading the entire Bible, chapter by chapter, day by day, until I get to the end of it. I started in James and now here I am in Ruth. Realistically, I'm in what is it even called? Leviticus right now, third book of the Bible. But the laws, I need to find a way to get through them, so I'm reading the shorter books in the meantime and stockpiling them for later use. But regardless, here I am in Ruth. Wow, we've done so much. We've come so far. And I'm almost at the end, final chapter, so that's exciting. Yeah, feel free to join me here, there, or anywhere. There's a whole bunch of content that I've made now, so have at it. Anyway, Ruth chapter 4. As I said before, quick turnaround, Love is Blind-esque turnaround, because Boaz marries Ruth. Meanwhile, Boaz went up to the town gate and he sat there. When the kinsman redeemer he had mentioned came along, Boaz said, "Come over here, my friend, and sit down." So he went over and sat down. Boaz took 10 of the elders of the town and said, "Sit here," and they did so. Man of power. Then he said to the kinsman redeemer, "Naomi, who has come back from Moab, is selling the piece of land that belonged to our brother Elimelech. I thought I should bring the matter to your attention and suggest that you buy it in the presence of those seated here and in the presence of the elders of my people. If you will redeem it, do so, but if you will not, tell me, so I will know, for no one has the right to do it except you, and I am next in line." "I will redeem it," he said. Then Boaz said, "On the day you buy the land from Naomi and from Ruth the Moabitess, you acquire the dead man's widow, in order to maintain the name of the dead with his property." At this, the kinsman redeemer said, "Then I cannot redeem it, because I might endanger my own estate. You redeem it yourself." "I cannot." Now in earlier times in Israel, for the redemption and transfer of property to become final, one party took off his sandal and gave it to the other. This was the method of legalizing transactions in Israel. Thank you for the context. So the kinsman redeemer said to Boaz, "Buy it yourself." And he removed his sandal. Then Boaz announced to the elders and all the people, "Today you are witnesses that I have bought from Naomi all the property of Elimelech, Chilion, and Mahlon. I have also acquired Ruth the Moabitess, Mahlon's widow, as my wife, in order to maintain the name of the dead with his property, so that his name will not disappear from among his family or from the town records. Today you are witnesses." Then the elders and all those at the gate said, "We are witnesses. May the Lord make the woman who is coming into your home like Rachel and Leah, who together built up the house of Israel. May you have standing in Ephrathah and be famous in Bethlehem. Through the offspring the Lord gives you by this young woman, may your family be like that of Perez, whom Tamar bore to Judah." The genealogy of David. So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. Then he went to her, and the Lord enabled her to conceive, and she gave birth to a son. The women said to Naomi, "Praise be to the Lord, who this day has not left you without a kinsman redeemer. May he become famous throughout Israel. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you, and who is better to you than 7 sons, has given him birth." Then Naomi took the child, laid him in her lap, and cared for him. The women living there said, "Naomi has a son." And they named him Obed. He was the father of Jesse, the father of David. This, then, is the family line of Perez. Perez was the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Amminadab, Amminadab the father of Nahshon, Nahshon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, Boaz the father of Obed, Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of David. Right. Thank you so much for joining me today and for reading the Bible with me and for pouring into your own relationship with God. This is great stuff and I'm very happy for you. I pray that God blesses you abundantly today and tomorrow in case I do not post, but with all the stockpiling of videos I'm doing right now, God willing, I will post. Aside from that, if you'd like to watch these videos in a clearer order, you can do so by checking out my YouTube channel, which is linked to my TikTok bio. But if you're already there, well done. There are playlists in French, Spanish, and English, where English is my first language, and then French and Spanish I learned in school a few years ago. So yeah, there's a lot of content. If you are fluent in those languages, though, bear with, because I am not, but that's the goal. There are playlists dedicated to each book of the Bible, which I've covered, and also to every chapter of the Bible which I've covered, from James all the way through to wherever I am now, end of Ruth. So there's a whole bunch to see. So like, comment, repost, follow, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.